How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Hey, so can you state your name for the record?
My name is De'Aundray Gooden.
Where you hail from?
I am from Jacksonville, Florida.
Florida.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Florida.
the other side.
Home of the crazies.
What was that like?
To be honest, it's compared to here, to Humboldt,
Yeah.
it's just a whole different world. It's a completely different world as far as simple things, as far as food, the culture, the animals, the way
Like Cajun food, kind
everything. Yeah, we. It's just such
Eating gators.
yeah, gators, snakes, chitlins. Have you tried chitlins before?
No.
Pig feet,
Uh-uh.
frog legs.
Yeah, I've eaten frog legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you eat everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cow tongue. That's
Oh,
popular
yeah.
down
Lingua?
there. Yeah, all that is just
Mm.
It's just the cultural difference. It's like going to another country, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But like I don't see gators out here.
Yeah.
I don't have gators. Not too many big python snakes
Right.
that'll be in your toilet sometimes.
Yeah. Up here, there's like maybe a hummingbird you gotta be scared
Dude.
of or something.
Dude. Spiders also. Spiders are very scary in Florida.
Oh yeah.
We got these things called banana spiders. They're
Mm.
horrible. They're like the size of your hand.
Really?
Yeah, and like their web is like a 10-foot web, so it's like you can just walk into it. Yeah, and then you just see the shadow thing coming down. Yeah, it's like eight-legged freaks.
So you graduated high school down there?
Yeah, graduated from a place called Fleming Island High School. So before that, I went to a place called Orange Park High School, and that's where a lot of my family went to. So I come from a very big, populated place. So you got to think we had like 5 big high schools. Like my graduating class was 514 people.
Whoa.
And
It's
so
like
imagine
the size of my high school.
Yeah, so imagine 5 of those in a 10-minute ride. So it was like very populated place. Yeah, from there I went to junior high. Went to Humboldt High School. It's a very, very bad. So you know how we have standardized tests and they go through from A to F.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were F. Yeah, man. It was like it was just fights every single day.
Wow.
People used to fight the teachers, gym coaches, everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of poverty.
Yeah. Now, like 3/4 of the city is bad. So normally in a city, there's like one area you don't go to.
Mm-hmm.
So like the west side of my city, the north side, and the east side are the places you don't want to go to. Like the good side is like the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is like the south side.
Mm.
That's like the more, we would say, the rich area,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote.
Yeah. Where the money is.
Yeah, that's where the money is. But
Yeah. And how'd you get out here?
man, my life is crazy, man. Yeah, I got it.
Roller coaster?
I've been writing a book since I was 2010. To be honest, a lot of people don't know that about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's it about? Just you?
My autobiography, pretty much. If have you seen the movie The Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah. Will Smith?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and have you seen The Blind Side?
Yeah. Sandra
If you
Bullock.
put those 2 movies together and a lot of death, that's like my story.
Okay.
Yeah, man. My story, man.
Well, give us a sneak peek into the book.
Sneak peek into the book. Just where I come from, like culture. Football is like religion.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm from, and that's all. Everybody want to go to the NFL. Everybody's big and good and stuff. So playing up to I was like 7 years old. Everything was good. Everything was perfect. And then my mom got diagnosed with a rare liver cancer when I was 9, and then she died. And then from there, dude, it just like everything spiraled from.
No dad?
Yeah, no, he was there. Like my father was a big influence in my life. Like my father was
In a
very
positive way?
Yeah,
Okay,
positive.
good.
Everybody called him dad. Like he was a
nice.
high school coach.
Yeah.
Everybody loved him. That he's actually the way I'm so goofy and stuff
Right.
now.
Yeah, you seem pretty well adjusted.
Yeah, man. So from mom dying to catching grandfather having a stroke, by myself, to cousins dying. Then my father died at 15. He died from high blood pressure and diabetes, and that was a whole nother crazy thing,
Wow.
And then
So 15, you don't have any parents?
I was an orphan. Me and my younger brother and then I feel so bad for my brother because he didn't know my mom at all because he was 1.5 years old, 2 years old when she passed away, and then he was in my situation. He was 9, so he like vaguely remember.
Is he doing all right?
Yeah, man. That's a just crazy story all in itself. So my brother's in Alaska right now, and like my brother, started dating this girl in high school, his senior year of high school. And the whole typical let me meet your parents. So they went out to dinner one time, and so my brother's girlfriend mom was asking my brother about, what's your parents, what they do. Okay, both of them passed away. How did they pass away? Because she was a nurse. How they passed away. And then my dad died from high blood pressure and diabetes, and then my mom died from liver cancer. And then when when she asked, oh, what was their names? Because she probably knew them. And then my brother told her that my mom's name was Yvonne Payne. And then I guess from what everybody told me, is she stood up, started bawling, crying, ran to the bathroom. And then it goes back to story time. So my mom was doing chemo and was doing everything. And that was her nurse.
Oh.
Yeah, so back in 2001, they had a lot in common.
Right.
They were both soft-spoken, just good people. Both had 1-year-old babies at the time. One had a boy, one had a girl, And then, so my mom had like a 1 in a million, like a very, very rare cancer. And so it was like, oh, you're going to survive this. Everything's going to be perfect. And then she wound up dying. So the nurse, for 17 years, 18 years, always wondered what happened to us, like what happened to De'Aundray and Darius. Darius is my little brother's name. And then so she said why she started crying was like after all these years, she realized that 1-year-old baby was this 6'2", 300-pound grown man in front of her, like dating her daughter, the same baby. Yeah, and then, man, yeah.
That's a small world right there.
Yeah, and then so he decided to go up there and live with her in Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So like,
so did you guys get put in an orphanage, or you went through?
Yeah. So my father again was like very popular, and everybody wanted us. Like they wanted to take care of us, and so we went to live with what we say god brother. I mean, my father practically raised him, and we're not blood, but that's my brother. Went to go move with him, and then it was this is a crazy story. A lady who was a friend of the family, like we all grew up kind of in the same neighborhood, and so she lived in a rich area, to us, everything was rich.
Yeah, richer than you.
Richer than us. So it was like, oh, we made it. We made it. It was like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type of thing. So, yeah, man, we get there. Everything's perfect. She's like a Christian lady. She's super nice and everything. And then her son went to the NFL. Her brother went to the NFL. So I'm like, I'm perfect. I want to go to the NFL. So we're going to live with her. And she lived literally across the street from the high school I wanted to go to. So we went to go move in with her. Bad decision. Yeah. Because, after a week go by.
She bring out that holy water?
Man, no, not even. More like the devil water came out. And honestly, man, she's the reason why I'm still iffy about church. Church in general. Like, I believe in God. I pray every single day.
She's kind of like forced on you a little too rough?
Yeah, it was like, man, the devil can live in church, can be in church. Church not even a safe place to me. Yeah, man, but you got to think about, dude, when we had cameras in the house, cameras in our rooms, like we couldn't, she was like anti-family. So like the cousins we did have, the uncles, like the extended family that we did have, we couldn't talk to them. Everybody it's kind of like the water boy, almost like the devil. Everybody's the devil. Everybody's out to get you. They don't love you. Wow. I'm the only one that loves you, and it was kind of like brainwashing, honestly, man. And it came into like a hatred for this.
And
woman.
You were 15?
I was 15, yeah. And my brother was 9.
Still moldable.
Yeah. And it, what the crazy part was, it's like my father prepared me and my brother for his death, if that makes sense. Because he always like I remember him, I was 14, 15, just teaching us about life, just how to treat people, about bank statements, about if I die, take care of Darius. Mm-hmm. If I die, you're the one that takes over the family. And ever since then, like I had a mentality where like I'm like the father figure now. So after, man, I don't know if you ever dealt with death, like a close.
Oh, my mom died of cancer.
Man, so it's like some people it hits immediately, like it hits you like she's gone forever. Mm-hmm. You know, and when my mom first died, I was like, I was 9. I was like, what does forever mean? Like, does that mean like next year she'll come back?
You can't concept.
You can't. It doesn't make sense to you that forever is like when I die, that's going to be the only time. So I was so angry as a child, like after my father passed away, because I was like mad with the world. I was mad at God. Mm-hmm. Like why? Like why us? And yeah, man. And then after that, we just went to go live with the lady, and it made it worse. It made it worse because
you stayed with her all the way through high school.
All the way through high school. Yeah,
like
man.
2-3 more years under.
Yeah,
under
until
reign.
I was 18. Until I was 18, man, and I became like obsessed with my brother. Like I can't, even till this day, I can't stand if somebody makes a joke about him. Like you can joke on me all day, but if you say a joke about him, it's like you. Like that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing.
Bitch, you 86.
Yeah. Say something.
Say something.
Yeah, man. It's yeah, man.
And so, do you see him up in Alaska? Like you don't see him that much, right?
Not now. He's up in Alaska, but I talk to him. You know, almost every day now.
How old are you now? 23.
27. No, I'm turning 27 Saturday, September 7th.
And how old is he?
He's turning 20 this year.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember I got kicked out of her house because she wanted to whoop him. She was one like he had a C and she wanted to give him a whooping, like with a belt. And I was like, dude, I can't mentally handle that. So I remember saying, dude, like I understand like he's in trouble, but you can't put your hands on my brother. Like I can't mentally handle it. And then I remember, like, she was like, well, if you going to stand up to my authority, you can get the hell out of my house. And I was like, oh, that's fine. And I remember she called the cops on. She was crazy. She called the cops. She was like, he's in my face. He's in my face. And then, like, she had a husband who was, like, wasn't the man, like, didn't run the house at all.
Yeah,
like
the minion.
Yeah, he was literally like, okay. He was like like Eeyore type, okay, I'll do whatever you say type thing. And I remember being in the living room with him, and she's like, she's in the back room on the phone with the cops. He's in my face right now. Please hurry up. And I'm like, dude, you're crazy. Like, you're legit crazy. So my senior year came, man. Moved out. Went to go stay with some more family members because I was like, I just got to get out of here. Like, I can't be on here anymore. And then so I had a cousin out of California that I met one time in my life. I didn't know nothing about him. And he was like, what are you doing with your life? I was like, I don't know. I want to play football. I want to play college football. Trying to survive, man, in my crazy city, man. You know, my city is like really bad. Like a lot of murders happen, a lot of poverty, a lot of robberies and stuff like that.
And this your cousin?
Yeah. My cousin Daryl, he lives in Colorado. He's like, come with us. Come move with me. Mm-hmm. Come live with me, and then you can go to a Division II school.
In Colorado or California?
Colorado.
Okay.
But he's from California. He's from San Jose, California. Okay. But he lived in Colorado. And
like over in Denver area?
Yeah, so it's like Colorado Springs, and they had a Division II school called Colorado State Pueblo. And at the time, they were like number 1 in the nation for Division II. And I was like, yeah, like I get to go be with family I never met, and I get to go to a good program. So started that summer.
But you left your brother behind.
Yeah. The hardest decision I've ever made.
I bet.
The hardest decision I've ever made, man. And because like
Yeah,
You
so
gotta
he
think
was
about
like a young teenager.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. We literally slept in our same bed like growing up, like every day. I think the longest stayed away from my brother was like 1 week, and I went to a football camp in North Carolina. Yeah, man. So I go to Colorado. I'm like, it's gonna be great. I start school. I'm a walk on at this point because I didn't get a scholarship. I start walking on, and I had two summer school classes. Flunked both of them. You know, flunked those two. The
You just
fall
partying
semester.
too much.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you got so it was more of a, you know how some people are just strict and they get out to they're free, so I can do whatever I want, I can stay up as late as I want.
Yeah. No self-discipline.
No self discipline. Plus, you gotta understand, like me and my brother used to on purpose for, like as soon as she came home, if she came home around 8 o'clock, we go straight to bed and we'll fall asleep. So
Just
for
to
the longest,
avoid her.
it was just us. I didn't party. I didn't go to one party in high school. I didn't go to prom. I didn't do none of that. You know, I didn't. We just didn't have a social life.
Yeah.
So,
So as soon as you get that taste of freedom,
dude, I'm staying up 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock for no reason. Like
just to do it.
just to do it. Like man, and the fall season come, I don't even try. Like I literally don't try. And then after that, I red shirted, and then I didn't even try. Pretty much flunked all my class. I think I had 1C, 1D, and the rest was Fs. So after that, I had a.
And so your cousin wasn't like, "Hey, man, get your shit."
He didn't
together."
know. He didn't know because I'm in school, and
Yeah.
and he doesn't know until this is. And
He's not trying to be your dad. He was just trying to
yeah.
get
So
you out of there.
yeah, he was trying to be a father figure, but not rushing it. So he was pretty much like, "Hey, you can come to me whenever you need me. You know I'm here." He had a girlfriend, basically a wife named Kelly. She was on me with the books and everything. She's always checking on me. I used to just like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing great in school. I got an A on this exam," knowing I'm lying, man. And I was so immature and undisciplined that dude. Like after that fall semester, adding on with the summer semester, I had a 0.8 GPA, 0.8 GPA.
Yeah.
And then so me being super immature and dumb, bro, I was like, oh, I'll try hard in the spring.
Right.
And then what I didn't understand was financial aid runs out. And then so I'm like, and so they were like, no, you're not getting financial aid this semester. You can't go to school. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm bawling, I'm crying. I'm a failure. I'm just gonna be a statistic. Now that was like one of my biggest fears is being a statistic and going back to a street life or just doing something because I know I'm gonna end up in jail or something.
That word statistic's kind of weird though because everybody's a statistic in something.
Right, man. And then it's just like where I'm from and like being a quote unquote statistic is like a bad thing.
Right, of course.
Like you don't want to be the dead or in jail.
You want to be the guy that made it out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then so I did become a statistic, but in a more positive way, if that makes sense. Yeah, man. So after that, I started working, and the worst job I've ever had was the street division. So do you ever see the people
like street sweepers?
Yeah, that picking up tar, shoveling tar, hot Colorado weather, and then I got a chance to go to Butte College in Chico. I had a few friends that was out there. They were like, just go to California.
How'd you meet them?
So they went to Fleming Island with me, my same high school, but they were already out there playing football as a junior college, JUCO. Yeah, and then so they were like, dude, just come out here. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll go back to junior college.
Networking saves lives, dude.
Man.
Yeah. Just the more people you know, the better chance you got.
Dude, that is a very true statement right there. Networking does save lives, or networking is the key to almost everything. Because just the whole saying of it's all who you know, that's networking.
And so you landed in Chico?
Landed in Chico, man, and I had my head on my shoulders then because I was like, I just scared for my life right
19, 20?
20 going on 21, 20
hit that big,
yeah,
that big 21
oh
in
my
Chico?
Goodness. In Chico, California. Don't know nothing about Chico. I just heard it was a party school. I was like, okay, whatever. Man, that's where, and then on YouTube and stuff, they're like girls gone wild. Some of that started there. People had riots, like with the, like just students wise, like flipping couches, burning couches, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be crazy. So, Butte College definitely humbled me as far as a person. I had to pay bills on my own, so I had to grow up fast. You had to find your own food. You know, it was fun now, but at the same time, I grew up a lot. So, won the national championship 2013 with my football team. It was fun. It was great. The best time of my life.
Junior college?
Junior college, yes.
What position you playing?
I played strong safety because I was like...
Just killing motherfuckers.
No. Yeah, I was known for hitting hard. I wasn't the fastest or guy out there or the most athletic, but I could hit hard. And yeah, man, so played strong safety out there, had a blast. 2014 comes up. It's the very end of the spring semester. Literally the last day of practice. The summer starts the next week, and I get shot.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about that too.
I get shot and break.
So you got shot in Chico?
I got shot in Chico, California, party school.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I get shot and it breaks my femur. So, long story short.
And this is like at a party?
This is at a party. Now, we've been partying nonstop in Chico, and it's always fun. It's never drama. If it is drama, it's just two drunks going at it, like throwing haymakers, you know. But at this particular party, it's literally like 1:30 in the morning. House party didn't get shut down, so everybody's like giving hugs and saying, "See you later, guys." And we're in the street, and my teammate rode his bicycle to the party, so his bicycle was on the street curb. And so it's me, DeQuante, I call him my cousin, but we're not blood related, from Fleming Island, the same guy who brought me out there. Okay. And another guy. And so we're out there, and we see like 10, it was very weird because it was like everybody, all the guys, it was like 10 guys had a white t-shirts. It was like old, like 2005 hip hop style, like the sleeves were all the way to the elbows. It was just like very weird, like super loose shirts. And I'm like, why are these guys like these guys are
something out of the Warriors?
Yeah, Warriors come out and play. Yeah, and like they just walk behind us.
Yeah. They're called the plain white tees.
And freaking, I'm looking at them. I'm like, what are they doing? So they go in there. Again, it's a college town and people still bike. So me, DeQuante, another guy, we walk over there like, hey, dude, that's our teammate bike. Leave that bike alone, man. And then it was funny at first because this little guy, he was like, hey, man, you see this big old football player? You don't want to fight these big old football players. And like 10 of them. So I'm like, nah, man, you know, you're right, bro. Like, I ain't not trying to fight, man. Just leave the bike alone. So me being from Florida, I don't know anything about gangs out here in California. I knew Bloods and Crips stuff from TV, you know, but as far as this guy
like how people played out for real.
The colors, the everything. This guy said, he's like, F you, we're Norteños. And I don't know what the hell a Norteño is at the time, or Sereno.
You say jalapeno?
Yeah, I mean, no. And then I'm goofy. I was like, what? Like, what is that? I don't even know what a Norteño is. And then, so freaking, they're like, Norteño, like, F you. And then so eventually, like, we get mad, like, no, like, F you too. Like, so we start cussing each other, yelling at each other, and I'm thinking we about to fist fight or something. I don't know what we about to do, but I remember, it was definitely a lot of tension in the air. And then, so we're talking face to face, and then these two girls are to my left, and I just hear, like, in California, they call me Dray. That's, like, my name. In Florida, they call me D. I'm D to everyone. And so the two girls, I hear, Dray, stop. And I look to my left, and as soon as I look to my left, I hear, like, the gunshot, like, pow, like, in my leg. And then, like I tell a lot of people, it was like a supernatural, for me, it was a supernatural experience because, like, as soon as the bullet went in, like, my brain, like, said a full sentence. It was very weird. It was like, you got shot with a real bullet, like, run. And, like, it was like a freeze moment. So you're, like, frozen, like, you got shot by a real bullet. Run. and I just took off running. And so I'm running down this, so so I'm running behind this house, and I dive behind this house, and as you're running, you hear like, pow, 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 pow. And he shot like 15 times, and I don't know if he's shooting at me or anything, but I know I'm shot, and I'm still running super fast, man. And dude, I lay on the ground, and I said,
where'd you get shot at?
Yeah, I got shot in my right femur.
And it went like this?
It went directly, so I was standing directly in front of these people, and he shot me directly in the middle, and it broke my femur to the point it like split like a twig. So it was like this,
Hit arteries?
Yeah, so 2 inches away. And so this is another supernatural, what I say supernatural experiences. After I'm running, dude, I get instant cotton mouth. I never experienced cotton mouth like to that extent before. Mm-hmm. And I'm running and still shooting, and then I think I hit the thing a lot of us fear the most is like death.
Oh,
like when are we gonna die? How are we gonna die? What are you gonna say when you die? So I said I'm sorry.
I just got shot.
Look, please, I repent, please. I just want to go to heaven. I don't want to go to hell. I want to go to heaven,
so
please.
So you darted behind a house and like laid down?
Yeah, and remember they're shooting because I thought he was going to come finish me because it was so loud and it was so many. I'm like, this dude is chasing me. And as soon as I lay down, like I give up, he's about to just finish me. And then it was weird because, dude, the gunshot stopped and I just see a whole bunch of my teammates. Like, we're at a house party, so it's a lot of people. You just see people like falling down, come around the corner full speed. Oh my God, Dray got shot, help him. You got grown men crying over here. Some girls I know, they're crying. And then my teammate, his name was Dino. I had a belt on. He took the belt off my pants and like a tourniquet around, and I didn't know. And then at this point, my whole body's like in shock. I never been in shock before, so my whole body's like just shaking. And I'm like, he's like, we gotta get you to the hospital, man. And so they eventually pick me up, and they're about to just drive me to the hospital. And then somebody was like, no, the ambulance is on the way. We already called the cops, so just lay down. So I lay down, and then I'm like, I say, my cousin, where's De'Aundray? So I notice him limping towards me down the road. He's limping. I'm like, what the hell? What happened to you? And then he was like, I got shot in my leg. And then I was like, oh, man, you all right? And then somebody lift up his shirt, and he's like, oh, you got shot in the stomach. So he got shot in the stomach also. But he's such in a rage over me getting shot that's like he's so angry. He's like, I can't believe they shot Dray. I can't believe they shot Dray. Oh, man, I can't. And he's just so out of it, man. And the ambulance and the people are like trying to touch him and like, hey, sir, you need to go because you got a bullet in your stomach. And he's like, man, F that, man. They shot my cousin. And then so eventually, this is one thing I also hate about social media is as I'm like bleeding, there's blood everywhere. And the ambulance.
Putting you on their Snapchat stories.
Snapchat is everywhere. Like it's literally like I'm on the ground and I look up, there's just lights looking down on me. And they're like, oh my God, somebody just got shot. And then the ambulance get there, they're cutting my pants up and they're pretty much, I'm standing there naked because they have to get to my thigh. Mm-hmm. It was like upper thigh kind of. And they rushed me long story short, they rushed me to the hospital. And De'Aundray, he goes into surgery immediately. And then I go into surgery the next day. I was in the hospital for 6 days. Went to 2 surgeries, had to relearn how to walk. But the scary part was I got shot with a .45 caliber bullet, and what a lot of people don't know, that's like the size of your pinky.
Yeah, that's big.
The bullet is, and he shot me 10 feet away. And so the doctor was like, how is this possible?
Did they know it was like a hollow point or like a ball point?
I think they said it was.
Because a hollow point would blew out the backside of your leg.
So even the ball point, they said that bullet was supposed to go in your leg, like through and through, shatter your femur. But what it did, it just went in and stayed like right at. So the back of the bullet was actually hanging out of my leg.
Because you dense.
And it was, yeah, bro. And then so all the bullet fragments, it didn't make sense because when a bullet hits, it goes like a 360, just like a burst everywhere. So all the bullet fragments went away from my artery, my main artery in my leg. But it wasn't supposed to be because I got hit directly in the middle and actually closer to my artery. So it went to the opposite way. It was just very weird. But
How was the paying for the hospital bills? How was that all covered?
so
Is that like a nightmare?
No, I didn't even know these people existed. It's pretty much I don't know if it's a company or a corporation. There's like victim assistance in Chico, California.
Probably like a state funded.
Yeah,
thing.
state funded, and it was pretty much for victims, and they
Wow.
paid all my medical bills.
Oh dang.
It was $100,000 worth of stuff from the ambulance to the X-rays. I went on so many X-rays to surgeries. Yeah, everything,
That's
man.
good then. I mean, it's not good you got shot. But
No.
it's good that you
I say it is good for me because it humbled me. It taught me how not to react to every situation. Because me, like, especially like where
now
I'm
you're
from.
just like, all right, take the bike.
Yeah, well, yeah. For me, where I'm from, man, it's such an aggressive, like it's worse than an eye for an eye. It's like you take my eye, it's like I gotta take your face. It's like I gotta do something 10 times worse. So when those people approach me, I'm like, I don't care if it's one of me and 10 of y'all. I'm trying to fight all of y'all. That's my mentality. But now it's like, man, just you can have the bike. You know what? Or I don't even want to fight. Like they yeah, you a punk, you a B, you're right, bro. You're right, man. Like you got it. And so like that's the difference between like me now and me back then. So definitely humbled myself as just learning not to react to certain situations.
And how old are you when you got shot? Like
I was
22?
and it was 2014. So yeah, I was 23, 24. Yeah, man.
And then, so how'd you progress on from there? Were you able to work after that, or
Dude,
like
no, I wasn't because my femur was broken and I consider them family. He was actually my coach, and I never met his wife before, but his wife was a nurse, and they welcomed me into their family, and they helped me literally from when I needed showers because I couldn't move my leg at all. It was just too much pain. I would cry constantly. Literally, like my coach would have to pick my leg up and move it to get off a couch or to get in a car. I'll have the crutch over there. Then he'll come and pick my leg up just to put it in the car. And actually, they were in the Paradise Fire, and I lived in Paradise, the big fire. And I lived with them for a summer, man. And their family became my family and just everything, dude. And so that's what, like, after that, actually, that fire, I was there, like, the next few days, man, just trying to help out. But it was so sad, that situation. Yeah, man. But pretty much that's
in your life just
like life, yeah, man.
180 from there.
Literally had to learn how to walk again, had to learn how to run. Like, dude, for like months, I was walking with a limp. I looked weird. Like, I would limp really hard. And then played 2015. I was able to earn a few football scholarships. You know, decided to go out there to West Virginia because it was the closest one to Florida. And I was on.
You trying to get back close to your brother at this point?
Yeah. My brother is still in high school in 2014, and yeah, man. Like my dream was always like whatever I do, I want to be near him. Be near him. But yeah, man, and he was really good, dude. Like he was really good, but he explained to me football wasn't for him. Like, it wasn't like in his heart to do it. He said he actually did it just to get away from the lady we live with.
Right.
Like I remember we did track. I like shot putting and stuff just to like not go home. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. But
and then eventually, so how'd you get to Humboldt then?
Humboldt County. So I was in West Virginia at called Concord University. That's where I went to, and there
that's the football scholarship you got.
Football, football. And then that was a polar opposite of Butte College where I went to. Butte was like almost like the Alabama of JUCO, like Alabama football of JUCO. It was very disciplined. We worked out crazy. We were like, it was almost like a fraternity because we were like just a tight knit group. But man, I went to Concord, dude, and those guys was fighting almost every day, fighting with the coaches, cussing the coach, and I was just literally unmotivated. Like I did horrible. I think we went 2-8, and I'm so used to going like undefeated every year or national championships, and it was to the point where like half the team was like, man, I don't ever want to play football again. I hate this place, and then we're in West Virginia, dude, and it was like bad times. So being in West Virginia during the election year of Trump and Hillary was like the worst time ever, man, because there's such a diversity there.
Yeah, there's some.
It was just bad. No matter what side you were on or what political, party.
It was far on that side.
Man, dude, you can I'm talking about still Confederate flags and nooses everywhere and stuff like that. So I was like, man, F this. I'm leaving West Virginia. So I was like, I did like California. So it was either 2 Division II schools I wanted to transfer to. It was either, what was that school in L.A.?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It was either them or Humboldt State University. So I just pretty much flipped a coin.
You didn't Google them and all right, which one?
Yeah, and then I'm sorry, I had a teammate that was there in West Virginia too, so he left with me, and we both came here. And so we were both trying to get an either or, so we decided to come up to Humboldt State, and I was focused here. I went to school, man, got my degree in psychology. I always wanted to be a psychologist. Dude, I was that weird kid in junior high trying to, I don't know.
Psychoanalyze
people. I thought I knew everything. Dr. Phil was my guy. And I was like, so tell me about your problem. Your parents aren't letting you get Pop-Tarts and what? What? Yeah, man. Bro, but I come from such a bad environment, man. Like, even my vocabulary is I'm still learning. How to evolve. Bro, I didn't know what the word curfew meant. The word curfew. I remember being in Chico, and I worked at this place called The Bear. It's like a bar/restaurant, very popular place. But I remember a guy telling me like, "Hey, go check the inventory." I'm like, "What the hell is inventory? What the hell is that?" Yeah, and then dude, and like just the education there, man, is like bad, bro. So it was like till this day, like I try to if you say something, like say a word that I don't know, I'm like, hey, what does that mean? It's like it might be common sense to you, but to me it's like brand new. Yeah, man. So
yeah, but you're not afraid to ask. You're very
no.
Like, hey, what is it?
Yeah, and I think I say it in such a way it's like I'm like you can tell I'm literally like what does that mean? I don't know what it means, but
But now you're on a good path.
Great path, man. I'm really trying to just
keep it going. Are you trying to stay up here in Humboldt, or are you trying to go back home, or?
I'll never go back. Probably, I don't know. I'm debating to go back to Jacksonville or not because it's nothing there for me except family.
Yeah.
Family in trouble. Yeah, family in trouble. But man, I like Humboldt County a lot. If I do leave, I definitely want to have property up here. It's not like I want to leave.
I think that's everyone's consensus. Like if they leave, they'll eventually come back.
I'm coming back for sure, or just a vacation spot, or I don't know, man. It's just such a beautiful place up here. The people, like I remember, I was just telling somebody, dude, people were so nice up here when I first got up here. I was like, I felt like they were plotting on me. Like, it was like, dude, I remember just everybody always about like hugs and hey, how you doing? I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm like, look behind my
Checking
shoulder.
your pockets.
Yeah, dude, like, why you giving me a hug, man? Get off me. Like I'm a hard, tough dude. You know.
I run into people all the time when they come to Humboldt for the first time. Like, oh, everyone's here so nice. Like,
Dude, yeah, Humboldt.
They don't have a reason to be mean,
bro. And then the longer you stay here, the more you become like them. So like you go from this hard guy to just like, oh, give me a hug, like to a stranger, and it's I like it actually.
Yeah,
like it's
nice.
There's nothing wrong or soft or anything about it.
Like even if you go like say to Reading, it completely different culture.
Yeah.
Just because we're so secluded out here.
Dude, and I think that's one thing that even like working at a bar, dude, you see some of the people who come in that are from like the LAs or the San Franciscos, and they have this
Such fucking attitude on them.
Attitude or entitlement about themselves, guys and girls. You know, like we charge like sidelines. We charge $2. Are you for this? This is a shitty place, bro. Like, dude,
You're about to spend like $8.
you're
on a
about
beer,
to
man.
spend $8 and $20 more for this girl you're trying to impress. You know, yeah, people. But eventually, like the longer you come, you're here. Like if you're a student, or
Yeah, after they stay for like a year, they're like, oh, okay, I get it.
yeah, okay, you get it. But yeah, a lot of people are like snobby, like spoiled people.
So you trying to get your brother down here?
I want
Hey,
to,
man, I
want
found
to, but
paradise.
okay. But Alaska is like either even more remote, like secluded
With all
place.
this climate change, it's about to be.
Man,
It's about to
dude.
be warm up there.
They had a big fire up there actually in this summer. Yeah, they had like a bad fire that I don't know if it's still going on, but yeah, man, Alaska was like probably one of the most beautiful places I've ever experienced. But yeah, you talking about
Where is he? Up in Anchorage?
he's in Palmer, Alaska. It's like an hour and a half away. I think so. It's like you keep driving east. Yeah, you go through Wasilla and then Palmer. Palmer's like a smaller town. Anchorage is like the city. Imagine Anchorage is Arcata and Fortuna is Palmer.
Right.
It's like, yeah, it's like just
like a neighboring.
Yeah, neighboring city. Everybody have acres. You know, people, all they do is hunt up there. Everybody hunts. Everybody has guns, like the women, children.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's awesome. I love that culture up there.
So you to go up there then?
Yeah, I went up there. I surprised my brother on my mom's birthday, Christmas Eve, and last year. And you see the video. We're both crying, big old bears just crying, man. And yeah, man. Yeah, that was awesome. I do want to go back, man. I love traveling. I love experiencing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just everything.
Everything. Like I just went on a cruise. That part of that changed my life. How I viewed different things.
Yeah.
You know, like I say, I came from like I would say I come from poverty, but at the same time, I didn't come from what I would say real poverty.
Yeah, like third world poverty.
Third world, and
first world poverty, very different.
Yes, it's bad, whatever, but you know, there's a McDonald's right there down the road. You know, I went to Mexico, man, and you know, get off the ship and it's beautiful. Yay, I'm on vacation, I'm on a cruise, but you see the dirt shacks. Yeah, like these little kids are living in with no AC. I'm like, oh, that's different. And then you're like, oh man, like the rest of the world is still like that. Everybody's not like the USA. Right. Yeah. And it's like, man, like you hear about it, you see it on TV, but until you like see that little kid, like, please, like buy this for my family, and then before you know it, thousands of dollars are gone because you're like just giving everything away. You're buying random bracelets or buying hats
just to support.
Because man, if you don't feel bad or feel a certain type of way when you see that and you don't understand how privileged you are. You know, I feel like you're not a good person.
Yeah, you're missing it,
man. Because I can't see the little kids, barefoot, dirt everywhere, trash everywhere, and then say, oh, yeah, it sucks for them, and keep pushing. Like, and you don't think nothing of it.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
So we're at about like 45 minutes. You want to keep bullshitting?
We can keep. Hey, that was fast.
Yeah, I know it is fast. Like you don't realize it, you're like, oh damn.
Yeah, bro. We can keep it going. I'm in no rush.
All right. So what's your goal now? You got any long-term goals? Any big things? Because the NFL didn't pan out.
No, man. I think I realized the whole NFL thing wasn't my. West Virginia had a big part of it, but like halfway through junior college, I'm like, the only reason I wanted to go to the NFL was, yes, I love football. Football was my life, but football was a lottery ticket. You know, if I go to the NFL, I'm gonna get all these millions. Then I'm gonna be able to buy houses. I'm gonna be able to get my family out of poverty.
Be straight.
Yeah, but what I had to realize was there's so many other ways to make money. I was tired of my body, like my knees hurting, my back hurting.
Yeah, you got fucking shot in the
Man,
leg.
yeah, and I got shot in the leg, bro, and like even till this day, I could say I was just doing jiu-jitsu like last week, and I hit my leg, and then dang, yeah, and
So got some like nerve endings. And
yeah,
like,
man. Now I'm over here limping around, looking crazy.
Yeah.
But man, long-term goals, short-term and long-term. My long-term goal is my paradise. If I can picture heaven for me, like when I die and I go to heaven, my heaven would be, in which what I want to do on this earth is have a whole bunch of land, probably let's say 100 acres.
Yeah.
And literally all my family members who would want to come to this place
Right.
have their own homes. And with these homes, you can have whatever size you want, whatever style you want. Like that's like if I give you, Tyler, here's $1 million. Do what you want with it. Type of thing. But that's like everybody lives in their own sanctuary type thing, man. And I feel like that's my paradise, is to see my family like happy.
Right.
And not just my blood, like dude, I get some blood family I don't even get along with. So I'm talking about like,
right.
if I consider you a friend, you're like family to me. So like I want everybody to succeed.
Yeah, because it seems like growing up, it was mostly just friends that loved you, that took care of you.
Yeah,
made sure that you stayed
man,
safe.
I got family. That's why I don't judge or, yeah, man. Like no matter what color you are, what religion you are, what you look like, tall, short, whatever. I look at you as like you can be family to me. You know, until you show me otherwise,
right.
then then I have to cut you off. But other than that, yeah, man, I got family, guys who are white as your shirt, and, and then I got family who is black as my shirt, but yeah, from all creeds, and I just want everybody to succeed, everybody to be happy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm that dude that if you tell me you want $1 million today, I'll be your cheerleader. Like, I don't want nothing from you. I'm just so happy that you're happy. Right. And
yeah, you're like the perfect Humboldt local, man. Just
bro,
love everybody.
And then, but you see me, and then people are like, "Oh, Dray's scary. Dray looks intimidating."
Because you're big and strong.
I'm not, okay. All I want is just like hugs and laughter. That's all I want is laughter. Yeah, man. Freaking, yeah, Humboldt. I really enjoy Humboldt. Humboldt is a place for you to get away from society, from all the bull.
Right.
I really do like that.
Yeah, and you're raising a kid right now, right?
Yeah.
Or, like in a sense.
Yeah.
You want to talk about him or no?
Oh, I don't know. Like I've raised literally like my nephews, my nieces, everybody. So yeah, man, I love kids, dude. Actually, before my psychology degree, I was thinking about being just a strictly child psychologist. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, I feel like everybody need a father figure or a mother figure, and then it's different for me because, I lost my mom when I was younger, so growing up, it was nothing but my father. It was really hard to be a single father. Not a lot of people show, I don't know, sympathy, empathy for a single father.
Right.
So, dude, like we were homeless, dude, like bad. So, growing up, we had a pressure washing and detailing service, and so we were poor. So what we had to do was we had a mobile detail.
Yeah.
And so what we had to do, we had to make $60 a day growing up. That was our goal because 40 was for a hotel, and then you had $20 to feed us. So you got my dad who was 6'3", 6'4", 350-pound guy. And then you got me, who's a grown boy who I'll eat 5 double cheeseburgers. Yeah, you gotta eat. And then my younger brother, he's baby, but he needs food. Still needs food. But that was our life, like for a few years, few months. I'm talking about staying in uncles' houses, cousins' places, just sleeping on floors. Like to this day, I'll sleep on the floor right now and I'll be comfortable. But yeah, that was a life, man. I remember some night, dude, like my father going to like people he knew, houses at 10 o'clock at night. Like, can I please wash your car, so we can get some food, so we can do whatever. But yeah, man, dude, there's a lot of people in my life that I gotta give credit for helping me become the person I am today. Um, dozens, and if I name one, it wouldn't be fair to the rest of the people because it's just too many people. Um, yeah, man. So going back to what you said earlier, networking and just treating, I would say treating people right.
Right.
Doing something.
The most important.
Yeah, doing something and not looking forward to get anything back.
Right.
Would be my message to people, to the world. Just be a good person. Smile at somebody. Like a lot of people walk through life looking so mad and so angry or looking straight down on their phone. Like, bro, you're missing life. Like you could have seen something real funny right there. Like you seen a dude fall off a skateboard or something. See, look, that's funny. Yeah. But no, you looking down at your phone, you know, in zombie land.
Depends on how hard he hit. Like,
yeah, bro. See,
sometimes you're like, ooh.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, it's like a level.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, damn.
So, we both work at the bars.
Right.
Yeah. What's some stories? You got some stories?
Man, actually, 2 weeks ago, I just got my face scratched up really bad.
Oh,
did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I remember that.
Yeah, man. So
you remember her face?
Yep.
Man, I never remember their face. Like the girl that bit my arm.
You did get bit.
I got fucking bit. Yeah, I don't know what she looks like. I know she was like a cute little blonde girl, but that's about it.
It's always the cute. I got sucker punched by a girl. What's the guy who used to work with us? He was like your frame, redhead guy with a red beard. Nate.
Yeah.
Bro, I remember Nate was at TJ's and then he's like, hey man, watch out for this girl. He just swung on us or whatever. And I'm like, this little girl? Like, whatever. And so I'm standing at the door and me and Logan standing at the door and she's getting like too close to me. Like she just like literally like rubbing elbows with me. I'm like, dude, what the heck is wrong with this girl?
Like at the sidelines front door?
At sidelines front door, yeah. And I'm on the right side. I'm on the right side of the door. And then, dude, I'm. It's kind of awkward. So I was, just, when you just like look around, act like just try to do something active to break the tension. So I just like look inside, act like I'm looking for something. I look inside, and as soon as I look back, I just feel like bam, and she like catches me like bad to the point it's like I buckled, like it buckled my knee down. Bro, it's hard. Girls get hard, bro.
Yeah.
Girls getting hit hard, like
especially if they know how to like plant their feet.
And plus, like it was literally like I was looking this way, and I was turning around, and then she caught me as I was going into it. And
She's
I was
done
like,
that before,
bro. Yeah, and I guess she was just punching at the other guys, and I was like, oh, this little cute girl, she's not gonna do nothing. Yeah. And she was like crazy. She was like screaming, and then we had to run inside, and then that goes back to 2 weeks ago. We can't treat women like we would a man in that same situation. Yeah. Like 2 weeks ago, we were kicking this girl out.
Yeah, I'm more nervous to confront a woman. I'm like, all right.
And so what happened 2 weeks ago was like I was telling this girl to leave, and she was like, "Put me out. I want you to put me out. I'll beat a man's ass. I wish you would put your hands on me." And I'm like, "Just leave." And you see me on the video for like 2 minutes straight. Like I put my hands together often. I'm like, please leave. Like, please. I do not want to put my hands on you. And then when she said, I want you to put your hands on me on the video, you see me like why would you want me to do that? Yeah. Like, why would you want me to do that? And then eventually, like, we have to get people out. You're not just going to stay in there forever. So I did the whole, like, the pat on the shoulder. Come on, let's go, and try to get around them. And then, like, she was already talking about, like, I'll do this to a man, I'll do that to a man. So, like, I just picked her up from the front when she gave me a baby shove. So I just picked her up thinking I'm just going to walk her out just like I've done hundreds of other people. Just pick her up and walk her outside. And she just started clawing at my face, bro. And she's screaming, like, F you, F you, F you, F you. And she's just scratching me. And then my face, I didn't realize it till, like, I put her down outside. I didn't even... like we would a guy. I didn't run her outside. I didn't take her to the ground. None of that. I just simply, like, I was just taking it, and I had to pin my face to her chest. Right. And I'm just, like, walking around. And she's still going. I put her down. I literally set her down outside, and I walk inside, and I hear everybody, like, ooh. And I was like, what? They're like, dude, your face is effed up, like, bad. And I find a mirror and I found a mirror. I was looking, and like you just see my face, like it's all blood everywhere. Cause it felt like she was just doing this.
Right.
But I guess it was her nails in my eyes, like scratching the meat out. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. But I heal very quickly. I'm like Wolverine, bro. I've always have. Even with my femur, bro, I was walking in a month or two.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be out. I was supposed to be out 6 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then I played. But I was running in 3 or 4 months. Not fast as I was, but I was running. But yeah, man, the bars, man, is crazy. Like it's awesome when you get that fun person, or even if you're a little
just
intoxicated.
The interaction with people that are wanting to be friendly.
Yeah, and then like we were saying earlier, man, some people just come in the bar and they're just negative, and a term that I hate is the resting bitch face. Yeah. I hate that term. Because why are you so unhappy?
Oh yeah. Like
some people are just like, I just look like that. I'm like, so do you ever smile, or are you having fun at a bar?
Yeah. You looking through?
Yeah, bro. You're just in there like looking like you're waiting on something bad to happen.
And they put off that aura, and then you can like almost feel it.
You can feel, yeah. That is very true. That is a very true statement. You can even just in the bar,
walk, how they hold themselves.
Dude, even in the bar, like we'll just be talking, and you'll just feel like an energy in the room, and you'll say, "Oh, something's gonna happen tonight. Watch, just watch out. A fight might break out," or it's like when bad people enter a room, I guess you can say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So that's weird, huh? Yeah. How like we have that sense that, I don't know.
Yeah, you can feel things.
You can feel
invisible.
Yeah, man, you can feel things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. We have a sixth sense, but we can't see ghosts.
Yeah.
You know how scary that'd be if we could see ghosts?
That would be.
It'd be like the sixth sense. Sixth sense. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah. Boom. I don't know. What would you do?
If I saw ghosts?
Yeah. People say in Silent, they said they seen stuff like I remember Doug said he was closing up, and he said he saw a guy walking down the hallway to go out the back door, but he was walking towards the bar, and then I guess he put something down and looked up. He was like, "Hey man, you can't be in here," or something like that. Mm-hmm. And the guy wasn't there no more. He said, "But yeah, you saw the black silhouette of a person walking down." I was like, "Oh, that's scary."
Yeah, that's creepy. I don't know. I think your third eye has to convince you that you saw it. Right. You know, because I don't know anything about that all third eye stuff. So I don't know, but ghosts to me, I just don't play. If I see something kind of crazy,
you don't want. So you're not the investigator.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, what's that?
Oh, no. What was that? Let's go outside.
Yeah.
And look in the bush to find out that noise.
Let's get a flashlight. Something.
Dude, yeah, it's some movies that make me so mad at those type of people. Mm-hmm. Like for example, have you ever seen 47 Meters Down? You haven't seen it, man? No. So pretty much these two girls, I think they went down to Mexico if I remember right, and they were getting in the cage to look at sharks or whatever. And anyways, the cable snaps, and then they drop 47 meters down in pitch black, and there's great white sharks and stuff, and it just. They did stuff in that movie that you're not supposed to do. There's one scene where that there's a great white shark circling the cage, and the lady gets out and she stands straight up, she's hiding, and then she stands straight up, and then the shark comes out of nowhere and eats her. Why would you stand straight up? You're supposed to be sneaking around. There's sharks out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that movie made me mad. Or when somebody's running and then they randomly fall down.
Right.
And they don't get up. Bro,
yeah. Or they're running upstairs.
Bro. Oh God, no, I'm falling. Oh. Why? Go. Yeah. You're killing me. Are you a movie person?
Yeah, I've watched a lot of movies. Me too. I try not to as much anymore, but yeah, the last one I saw was Quentin Tarantino's new movie.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it's almost 3 hours long, but if you like his movies, you'll like that one.
Did you what was the last big one? Django?
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Oh yeah.
His style, yeah, I liked it too.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. It was serious, funny, serious, funny. All right, what's your one of your favorite scenes in Django?
I just like how heroic like the main character is and his relationship with oh man, what's her name?
I forgot the lady. I know you're talking about.
Yeah. The his wife.
Mm-hmm. Dude, but one of my favorite scenes is when they had the bags on their head, all the people on the horses.
Oh right, and Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah Hill.
Yeah,
I can't see all this fucking thing.
That's funny.
Yeah, bro. I like movies, man. Because that's how we used to watch, man. Just DVDs, man. Mm-hmm. DVDs and VHS. I had hundreds of tapes of everything.
I've seen more 90s movies than I've seen any other.
That's fast. Dude, I just watched Twister like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
That was in 96, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Twister was a good one.
Yeah,
but that's what also scared me about California. I do not want to experience an earthquake.
You haven't experienced them here? You got one like every couple months.
No, I
you don't even feel them.
I experienced one in like my refrigerator. I didn't move, but my refrigerator like made like a noise. I'm like, what the hell is that? And they were like, we just had an earthquake. But I'm talking about one of those like shaky, like the whole
San Francisco one. Yeah.
I'll sit through a hurricane before yeah.
Earthquakes don't really bother me as much because you just go outside.
No, bro.
Unless the road like cracks open and
you fall that's what I'm scared of.
Yeah, that would be.
Speaking of movies, I don't like seeing those like the world-ending movies.
Right.
It scares me too much. Like I think 2012 was the one that like really like spooked me. Like California falls off into the ocean and just everything. Yeah, it was bad. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
We're at an hour. Let's kill it there.
Oh, we can kill it there.
Yeah.
Good job. That was dope.
Yeah, that was pretty good, man.
That was my first podcast.
Great. Thank you very much, bro.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Can we do it again?
Yes, anytime. We can do it anytime you want to, bro.
All right.
All right, buddy. Kill it.